Hey Geminis, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to the place where we carry them over to self-love and unity consciousness. Lisa here. I hope all is well. This month is a month of music, so I'm just playing music in all these videos. Alright, so that's that on that. Enjoy the vibe. Alright, welcome to your August readings. Hope all is well. Let's get started. I come to you, Holy God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, and according to the divine will. What does the Gemini collective need to know for August? Thank you so much. Build on solid ground, baby. Live your soul, not your role, okay? Be yourself. Be yourself. Figure out what yourself is. Retreat. Building on authenticity is the name of the game, all right? What it is that you want, okay? That's what you need to figure out. What do you want? On a soul level. And then move from there. That requires some soul searching. Oh, it requires some sacrifice too. It requires walking away from the things that's just not hitting. Oh, God dang. Oh, all right, hold on. My God, someone's trying to control that. I mean, y'all, you know, okay. Okay. We had a reading for Geminis where we talked about the battling the gods. How Geminis are trying to battle the gods out here. And it seemed like it was changing, but it seems like you guys are going back and forth. You guys have a good twin, you got a bad twin. The bad twin is still out here trying to battle the gods, while the good twin is out here graduating on their shamanic journey. Who you gonna be? Who's gonna win? Can we find out? Jesus, my God. All right, so we have the Six of Swords coming out with the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Swords is about walking away from something, right? Moving on to something new, moving on to clearer waters, greener pastures. Things just are smoother, okay? But I just get this energy of like, universe, you don't tell me what's smoother. I tell me what's smoother. It's like someone's trying to battle fate. I'm laughing. You gotta laugh. Laugh at it. It's funny. It's fine. All right. With a double card. This is what is being led by. Someone wants to have a lot of control. This is, you know, I really, every time I see this in a Gemini reading, every time I see y'all go back to this energy, I get it. I get it. It's a struggle. It's a spiritual struggle. It's like the energy of slam the fuck out that cup. All right, it's like the energy of like, let's say you talk to somebody about astrology or something, right? On a very basic level, you're just like, oh, what's your sign? They say their sign, and then you probably say something. Somebody says something about that sign that probably applies. The other person gets upset. They're like, no, that's not true. Whatever the case is. And maybe it might be true, but it might be also triggering because this person doesn't want to believe that they fit a label or that they fit a box or that the stars can actually determine their destiny. They want to believe that who they are is who they are because they made themselves who they are, right? They want to believe that the choices that they made was all them and it wasn't predestined. Because the idea of really surrendering to the idea of fate and predestined things is fucking scary. It is. And the Gemini collective seems to be really working through that, all right? Now, I'm not even deep into astrology, but the little bit that I've seen in astrology, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're just programs. And once you face that, you gotta find a way to face that in a way that makes you feel more comfortable in how you live in the world, how you show up in the world. I look at it like, okay, we're pretty much programs, but there's some type of surrendering. We talked about this in another reading. The surrendering does lead to you going above the programming, okay? If that makes sense. If it doesn't, then fuck it. But you're trying to fight destiny. It's like, lean into it, and that'll give you power to rise above it. Because all you're doing is moving. It's like you're moving at your own, with your own human capacity. It's like the world, it's ego triggering as adults to have a spiritual awakening. As adults, right? Because if you weren't raised to like have that type of mindset, and you become an adult and you realize the world is made up in a totally different way than you've known it to be, you have to question everything that you've known, right? It can be triggering. Your ego is going to fight for itself. Just understand that whoever's dealing with this, your ego is fighting for itself, okay? Now, it does come out with this Ace of Cups. Now, see, someone's being led to walk away from a love opportunity, okay? And they're just like, look, if me leaning into fate means I gotta walk away from this person, then fuck fate. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, fuck this. Like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. And I think I get that raging against the machine energy, but after you bump your head enough times, you'll realize, you know, that the guidance, your inner guidance, is not trying to make you feel hurt for no reason. You know, it's not trying to make you feel hurt at all. It's really just trying to make you step into things that'll make you even happier than you think you could feel. You know, it's just, it takes a while to build that trust up. So that's what it feels like. It feels like someone's trying to build, somebody needs to build up that trust with their inner guidance, and kind of separate themselves from their human modus operandi, okay? Their ego is just, they don't want to lose control of themselves by leaning into the unknown. I get it. But it is pushing someone, the more fate is pushing an idea, or the more that somebody's inner guidance is pushing them, the more someone's digging deeper into their ego. It's like a lot of resistance, a lot of stubborn energy. It's like this might be a situation where somebody's inner guidance is telling them, hey, you should probably walk away from this. I know it looks like an Ace of Cups, or it's like some type of perceived love. You should probably walk away from that. And they're like, no, I'll show you that this is gonna work out. And it's like you're really battling gods. And when I say battling gods, I mean they have a higher perspective. And also, this wouldn't happen. This is gonna stop happening once you trust your guides. That's all it is. So that's all that's happening here. This is a process, and I definitely get it. Eventually you'll get past this. Right now it's like the rebellious teenager, you know, energy. But you'll get past it. It might cause a little, you know, you might have to bump your head a little bit a few times, but you'll finally get it, like, oh, they really you know, my guides or my inner guidance is really trying to lead me to my real happiness, you know, to my soul path. While I've been holding on to the role, I've been trying to hold on to, no, I know how to do things. I know how the world works. It's like, how you want to tell a God, do you know how the world works? Like, how long you been on this earth? You know what I mean? That you remember, right? Anyway. What's a blocker? Well, just know that the vision is a little clouded right now, okay? Because of the need to control your circumstances at this time. So it's causing you to dig deep into situations that you probably need to, that you are being led to walk away from. What's a blockage? Oh, what's a blockage here? Yeah, the confusion here. There's a little bit of confusion. You have the Seven of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Why is Queen of Pentacles here? Man. It pretty much looks like someone refuses to it just feels like there's a roadblock, right? There's a certain situation where someone's holding on to it stubbornly at this point. And they're like, no, if I just try a little more, if I try it this way, and your guys are just looking at you like, all right, I'm gonna just let you tire yourself out, you know? I get that energy. All right. It's like watching a kid try to open up a door, and it's like, you know, you have the key in your pocket, and you're trying to tell this kid like, hey, you can't open up the door without the key that I have in my pocket. Let me show you how to use this key. And the kid is like, no, I don't want your key. I don't want your help. I want to open up this door. So now they start trying different things. They use a bobby pin. They start biting the knob. They're doing all types of weird shit, trying to open up this door, and it won't open. And now you just have to sit there and watch them tire themselves out and really figure it out for themselves. Before they're like, all right, give me the key. You know? So that last reading about the shamanic journey, look at that, the High Priestess coming out. What you're failing to see, the key is your intuitive guidance. Really leaning into your intuitive guidance, that's going to open up doors for you. Open up the door. Open up whatever it is that you're trying to open, okay? The last reading about the shamanic journey, shamanic graduation. I was talking about how some of you guys weren't at that graduation yet, but that's what was coming. And how at the end, like, your guides are going to be looking at you like, we saw you struggling. It's like the parent looking at the kid like, I see you biting at that doorknob, and I want to tell you to stop it and just open up this door for you, but I know you need to go through that. You need to Do whatever you need to do on your own. Excuse me. You need to do whatever you need to do on your own to figure it out, to realize that you do need this key. And then eventually, you know, it comes around. It does come around. I do see you guys coming around eventually, but it's just a bit of an ego battle here. All right. And what you're feeling, the key. The door. Somebody's trying to open up a door. They're trying to unlock emotional fulfillment in their life. They might be trying to open it up with a specific person, and spirit, their inner guidance is telling them that's not the door to open. All right. We have the 10 of Cups coming out. We have the High Priestess coming out. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. High Priestess is all that psychic energy. 2 of Wands, making plans is not really working out. All right. It's like, you have this plan to open up the door by biting at the knob until the freaking knob opens. And it's like, that plan is a shit plan. When you have this tool, you have this key that's trying to tell you the best way to open up the door, but you're not trying to hear that. All right, what's that advice? And also somebody's not trying to hear it because it's telling them to walk away from something. And they're like, wait, that can't be how I get my emotional fulfillment, by walking away from my emotional fulfillment. Yeah, see? Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like this energy is like someone's just tiring themselves out, trying different things, and nothing's really working. It keeps hitting a roadblock, all right? I keep wanting to do these readings after Scorpio's readings. It's been happening for months now. So now I'm feeling the need to say, start watching the Scorpio readings if these Gemini readings have been hitting for you. All right? Because this is very similar to the Scorpio reading I just did. Anyway. Six of Cups energy here. The Six of Cups is like a past energy, past heartbreak, and past a soulmate energy. Some of you guys, it could be a past heartbreak. It could be an ex-lover that you're being led to let go of, and you're like, nah, but they're gonna come back. You know, it could be something like that. I do feel that somebody might be feeling like this person was a wish fulfillment, or the wish fulfillment. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. What's the animal spirit? Yeah, we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck here. See, this could just mean, hey, finally let go of it so you can actually heal, and then things might come together. But you staying in this energy is probably just pushing it away. That's very possible for some of you guys. You're being led to walk away from the thing that you want so that you can go and heal. Like, literally, like, walk away, like, not like, oh, I'm going to act like I'm over you, but actually get to the point of being over the person so you can see them clearly. And then maybe, I don't know, something going on like that happening there. It's like a Chinese finger trap thing going on. Let spirit be your guide. Let spirit be your guide. Hawk spirit, all right? That's it. If you've been trying different ways to make something happen with a person, it does seem like it's a person. If you've been trying numerous ways for things to happen and it hasn't been happening, it hasn't been working for you yet, try a different way. Try to lean into spirit and see what your intuitive guidance is telling you. All right? It's like, all right, stop biting at the doorknob and just like ask for the key. Like, all right, man, give me the fucking key. All right? It'll be rewarding. It'll be rewarding. You'll tap into a new power. You'll tap into a new relationship with yourself. You'll tap into a new relationship with your higher self, with your guides, with spirit, with the idea of fate, with the idea of things being destined, right? You'll see it a bit clearer, because I don't think it's being seen that clear right now. Cat spirit, claim your independence. Some of you guys are holding up your progress because of a codependency, all right? It's like you feel like you need this person. Oof. You feel like you need this person. It's time to heal that codependency with the snake spirit. It's time to heal. It's time to step into your own independence, as I mentioned. Stepping away so far where at that point, it's like you don't feel like you need them. And in that level of independence, you might just be a magnet to that person after that. All right? That's what you're being led to. I feel like some of you guys, you have to let go completely. Like, really learn to not want them anymore, just so that you guys can be a magnet. All right? Some of you guys, the codependency is a turn off to the person. You don't even know it. All right? So just be mindful of that. All right. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm your IG, Tara Neal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.